A multi-agency team by the president to fight corruption. What's your take on this?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, any effort that goes to fighting this, scourge of corruption is welcome. So there's no real wasted effort. You cannot say that this is a waste or it's not the right thing to do. And there's no one thing that can be done that will surface that or can actually replace all the other mechanisms. So I think it is good. I only have two concerns. One, I would have expected the president to name not a whole of government approach, but a whole of society approach. I mean, broaden it beyond government. In fact, the mere leadership of that team being under the executive office of the president would point to some very worrying situation, because it is actually a team that can sit together and agree or connive on what to do. There's no external checks and balances, and we have been through that before. Right. We've seen weaponization. Because
I'm looking at that team, it has, of course, like
the composition is
the chairmanship is the executive office of the president.
Absolutely.
ESCC are members to it, office of the director of public prosecution.
These people already have the mandate, one way or the other.
And this
without the executive office of the president.
Yeah.
And now all of them now have been taken under the management of the executive office of the president. So one, these are people already with a mandate to fight corruption. Yeah, there's nothing new. Yeah, the only new thing is that there's a prefect now called the executive office of the president, which is going to, brings to question impartiality or how independent that multi-agency team could be. If it was a whole of society approach, it would make more sense, to have the church, to have somebody else, people who would ensure that that process is serious, is sustainable, and has got some element of fairness. But right now, purely on the basis of composition, I've got my doubt. And the other doubt, of course, is the timing. Because you would have expected this coming less than 24 hours after what happened at KCB Karen is just by that only suspicious.
Okay.
And on that, Parliament and judiciary have not been they are not represented in that team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And two, it would have made sense to have that yesterday and then the public proclamation today. Because I remember during the times of President Uhuru Kenyatta, the people, those of us who are supporting William Ruto, were accusing Uhuru Kenyatta of an unsystematic approach on the war against corruption. Like knee-jerk or weaponization or not thought through, instead of institutionalization. So I think more and more we are heading in that direction.
Non-systematic approach.
Non-systematic approach. Because there's a cry yesterday, a multi-agency today. Because we need to create a process, a sustainable, long-term, institutionalized process that can be able to show that we are serious on this war against corruption.
We'll get deeper to this conversation, but a quick one on the reaction by the members of parliament. They appear quite agitated. They want the president summoned. They want him to explain who are these members of parliament you're pointing at.
In the year 2020, and it was covered in the media, I complained as a Jubilee member of parliament that we were captured because we belong to the ruling party, and therefore the high borrowing and all that kind of thing, the uncontrolled expenditures were because we didn't have that independence. Being members of, remember I was in the budget committee.
Yes.
So today, to have a situation whereby the executive and parliament are fighting, Kenya is happier. We are better off.
We'll get back to that.
At least now, the yoke of stranglehold of parliament by the executive is over. I wish they continue fighting.
You think it is?
Thank you.
We'll dive deeper to those reactions in regards to what